What is up, everybody? It is tier list day. My name is Wes. This is Top Shelfers. And today we're going to do a real hard one. After our Quentin Tarantino and Christopher Nolan tier list, ranking their movies from best to worst, worst to best, I wanted to change it up a little bit and do all of the Studio Ghibli movies. Um, there are 25 of them. So I kind of broke it down so we're not, the tier list isn't like 20 pages long. Um, I feel like this tier list is going to be really difficult. I hope that most of you understand that Studio Ghibli isn't just like silly cartoons. They are pretty magnificent cartoons, animations, animes, animated films, I guess would be the hopefully the correct term. I'm a big fan. I have been since the first movie I ever saw when I was a child, and I've seen all of them on this list. Some of them I have only seen in one sitting or kind of in passing. Um, but I do also have kind of a guide here for myself as well with some of the summaries, just so I recall what we're talking about. Um, so we're gonna start off with the worst movie, in my opinion, and that would be Earwig. Just the animation style doesn't match anything else. I don't, and before we get too deep into this, I don't know like all the backstories on like if different people helped or if it was like specifically like I don't know what the backstories are on like production. I just rating the movies on how I see fit. I feel like there's two obvious bottom ones. This one, probably Earthsea, isn't too great. I'm just kind of looking at. I jotted down some notes too on how I wanted this direction to go. I feel like from here on out, it's kind of just opinion. So I would probably personally put. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about a lot of the movies in the lesser levels. Um, I think I would probably put My Neighbor the Yamadas. Didn't really care for that one. Didn't really care for Pom Poko as much. Very cute, love the animation style, just not really for me. Uh, it gets so tough because like none of the movies are really. I mean, there's two that are. I thought these three were pretty bad in my opinion. Um, where? Hmm, I just don't really know which direction I want to go. I gave myself notes, but it's not like I sat here and thought it all out. Probably gonna put. I feel like I'm immediately just gonna start pissing people off, and I'm sorry, but like I'm gonna put The Cat Returns. I'm a big cat guy. I just feel like there's so much better movies, in my opinion. 20 to 16, or spots 20 through 16. I guess probably Red Turtle. When Marine was there, probably here. That movie's beautiful though. Uh, probably Ocean Waves. Probably in Nuasika. I don't. Sorry if I butchered that one. I know that's. I think that's their first film. Still fantastic, just for me. not the best. Um, God, it's so tough on it's. I feel like it's gonna be easier for me on the higher ones than the later ones. Definitely from up on the Poppy Hill or up on Poppy Hill. That one probably needs to be like here, to be honest. Is the red turtle? Hmm. Yeah, never mind. All right, 11 through 15. We're really gotta cut some weight here. So let's go. I don't know, man. Probably. No, dude, this is tough. This is tough, guys. Uh, Probably Ponyo. I know. I know people are gonna get pissed off. I just there's just better movies. I'm sorry. Probably Porco Rosso. I know. Hmm, I really like The Boy and the Heron. Maybe I should have scripted this video just so I'm not sitting here like, fuck, what do I do? The Prince, okay, the Tale of the Princess of Kaguya, or however it's pronounced, is definitely in the top 10. Boy and the Heron is top 10. The Wind Rises, probably not in the top 10. Ah, fuck. I'm, mm, dude, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go to the Secret World. We're gonna go The Wind Rises. And what's just getting out of the top 10? Probably Whispers. Whisper of the Heart. I mean, that movie's so fucking good. I mean, it's between Only Yesterday or Whisper. No, sorry, it's Totoro. It's Totoro. Totoro's probably like here. Don't get me wrong, Totoro's great, but honestly, we probably might like do something like that. I know it's one of the more popular ones, but I just can't have it. All right, so we're in our top 10. Oh man. Where do we begin? I know what my number 1 is. And I think number 1 objectively is the best on the list that's left. Just from a lot of point of views. Uh but it's not the most critically acclaimed one. Spoilers. So that is definitely a situation. So like let's work out our top 5 and our bottom 5. Okay, Spirit Away's top 5, Grave of the Fireflies is top 5. Kiki's Delivery Service is top 5. Fuck. Castle in the Sky and probably Princess Mononoke, top 5. And then oh fuck, boys. I don't know. 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 Okay, we're gonna put Only Yesterday at 10. Watch this movie. So many people haven't seen it. It's fucking phenomenal. All right. Then we're gonna put Whispers of the Heart at 9. Oh fuck. I don't know, man. I love Howl's Moving Castle. I feel like Howl's Moving Castle is the most charming of all the movies, in my personal opinion. And that might sneak it higher on the list. I think we put The Tale of Princess Kaguya at 7. Boy and the Heron at 6. Oh dude. I love Castle in the Sky. But is it in the top 5? Like, okay, I'll ask the question. I'll ask the question right now. Is Castle in the Sky better than Grave of the Fireflies? No. Is it better than Spirited Away? No. Is it better than Kiki's Delivery Service? Probably not. Is it better than Princess Mononoke? And is it better than Howl's Moving Castle? The thing with Howl's Moving Castle is it's such a good film. Same with Spirited Away. They're such good films to either get people into anime or get like your nieces, nephews, sons, daughters into this type of world, right? They're so good. They're so fun. They have so many good lessons. Don't show your kids Grave of the Fireflies unless you just want to destroy them. No, I mean it's not like a rated R movie, but it's fucking devastating. Um, gosh, guys, I promise I don't. I hope this shows the authenticity of these videos, right? Is like I don't go into this like I start thinking about it like when I come up like when I think of an idea of a tier list, I'm like, okay, what would a Studio Ghibli tier list look like? And I'm like, okay. So I start getting like thoughts in my head of like, well, what would go where? What would be my top 5? Or like even when I do the other tier list, like what movies would be an S, which movies would be an A, which movies would be an B. And a tier list of these movies would be so much easier because we'd already be fucking done. We would have been done 6 minutes ago. But ranking them in order is so much tougher because we have Boy and a Heron at 7, and we have movies down here that people would consider 10 out of 10. So, like, it's tough. It's tough. Ocean Waves is so good. The Wind Rises is so good. Porco Rosso is I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. People fucking love that movie. Ponyo. I'm sure I will get stabbed by someone because I put Ponyo in the bottom out of the top 10, right? Their first film is phenomenal. Like, okay, let's just make some decisions. Princess Mononoke at 6. Sorry. Castle. Oh, God. It's between the castles. I'll be honest with you. It's between the castles. I think we go Howl's Moving Castle at 5. I think we go Castle in the Sky at 4. I already know the last 3. Should I add some drama? Should I just be like, drum roll, please? They're already in order. Um, Kiki's Delivery Service is 3 for me. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. When I'm looking at like scores, Kiki's Delivery Service is like a 97, 98 most places. Um, I just usually when you talk to people about their like top 5 or top 10 Ghibli movies, it doesn't always get there. But this was one of my first movies I watched as a kid that was like animated movies that was outside of Disney. Like a lot of people like this is their first like stop outside of Disney. And I just think it's great through and through. And then it leaves these last 2. Obviously everybody knows Spirited Away. It is magical, amazing, and fantastic all the way through. It's hard to hate the movie. I know that there's people out there who consider it overrated or it shouldn't have won the awards it won that year because there was so much better stuff. Sit down and just have fun. Go through the journey, enjoy it, love the crazy characters, love the art, love the lessons it's trying to tell you. Like there's so much to take away from Spirited Away. I've seen it realistically 10 times in my life, maybe a dozen times in my life, and it's great every single time. So it's it easily could be number one, and I think it is for a lot of people. But when you put Grave of the Fireflies on a list, it's not. I think Grave of the Fireflies is one of those movies that not only is it in, it should be at the top of this list, but it should be in people's top movies of all time. It's devastating. It's it it tears your heart out. I don't know how you don't just cry and be hurt in this movie, but it's so good through and through. I can't say enough of it. If you take one thing away from this list, whether you agree or disagree with me, if you haven't seen Grave of the Fireflies, at least watch it once and resonate with what's going on and dealing with that movie. Because I promise you, it's pretty phenomenal. So, this is my list. Man. I think am I am I okay with this list? I don't know. We're going to make some adjustments here. I feel like Red Turtle is pretty good. Okay. So my top 10, Porco Rosso, Only Yesterday, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, The Boy and the Heron, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service, Spirited Away, and Grave of the Fireflies. Let's look at the community rank really quick before we get too deep into this. Yep. I mean, Totoro, I get it. It's just not for me. Um, Red Turtle at D is a little harsh. I didn't think it was that bad. Boy and the Heron at B and Princess Kaguya at B is a fucking travesty. But I mean, this is the thing. Again, just like Christopher Nolan, just like Quentin Tarantino, I would say everything outside of like these four. And you know what? I think people are right. The Cat Returns doesn't deserve that type of treatment, and neither does Totoro. Okay, I'm more happy with that list. All right. Regardless, let me know what you guys think. If you agree or disagree. Thank you so much for the support lately. It means a lot, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.